All right, now that said, I'm going to summarize all of this epistemological battle in terms of a polarity. Right? On the one hand, I've portrayed the debate in very polarized terms. At the one end of the spectrum, we have a strong advocacy of reason, which is to say, what we do as human beings is gather all of the best available evidence to us. We process it individually through various sophisticated methods that we can learn and automate and apply consciously when necessary. And to the extent that we do that, that is the right way to conduct ourselves cognitively. That and only that is what puts us in a position to know important things about the nature of the universe. At the opposite end of the spectrum, we have a tradition that says all of that is wrong on the important questions. What one needs to do is have faith in a religious tradition or in a set of religious texts. Whether they make sense or not, whether there's evidence for them or not, is completely irrelevant and beside the point. The person who has a strong commitment to faith is not concerned with those issues, believes fervently a set of beliefs, holds to them strongly, and lets them shape every other intellectual decision that he or she makes in his or her life. As educators, one way we will do epistemological issues is by citing various historical figures and doing case studies of people who, in our judgment, exemplified the right way of thinking things through or coming to various sorts of answers. And so the way I've portrayed things tonight is at one end of the spectrum we have Semmelweis, right, as an example of an epistemological hero. But he's an epistemological hero only to the extent that we think reason is the right epistemology. At the other end of the spectrum, we have Abraham, also upheld as an epistemological hero. But again, he is a hero only to the extent that we think faith is the right kind of epistemology. So the question for us as educators then is going to be, whom do we think of as the real heroes epistemologically? Are we Semmelweis people or are we Abraham people? And when we're conducting our lesson plans and working in methodological examples, are we going to try to teach students to be like Semmelweis, go down that road as far as they possibly can to the extent of their abilities? Or is our fundamental mission to teach them to be more like Abraham and to encourage them and train them to go down that road as far as they possibly can to the extent of their capabilities? That's epistemology in a nutshell. That's its importance to education. We'll stop there.